Good evening and welcome for Sunday Night Racing. We're back from Thursday night where we had a piss poor finish, got wrecked out, finished I think 29th or somewhere back in that bracket. We're back for 80 laps here at Daytona International Speedway. 2.5 miles of restrictor plate pack racing. Hope you guys are doing well. Had a nice weekend. Enjoyed our little blurb with the Xfinity Series. We're going to get the title changed, no worries. Get that switched over for us. We're about to go to race, so that doesn't matter. Or at least that portion doesn't matter, I should say. Get
8. Lap 8.
Let me get another YouTube opened up to make sure I got the right.
Tom, you like that?
Title block.
That was a pretty interesting move, Eric.
Woo, that was close. Yeah, my ex-wife was sitting on the, so I had to go around her.
Oops. As I'm getting this title block switched over for you guys, making sure that it's correct. I believe I got this correct. Let me make sure. I want to make sure that it follows suit with how I usually do things. NASCAR iRacing. Oh god, I can't type series. Now as we get loaded in, I appreciate you guys for joining me. I don't know how to spell Speedway. This is race 18 of 36 already. We're halfway through the season. That's crazy to think about. So we need a good finish to kick off our second half. Next week we are heading to Kentucky. 1.5 miles of racing. Probably about 134 or so laps. So join us then, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, either Thursday night, and if we don't do well, then Sunday night, as we're doing tonight. Attempt 2. I don't know why it doesn't understand how you spell restrictor plate, but we're going to add that to the dictionary. We will be doing some 3-2-4 wide racing at 200 miles per hour. And as I mentioned, we are going to be doing 80 laps here today. All right. What up, Aaron? Hey, Ron! All right, we're into qualifying. Let's get this bad boy set up. 10-1. Drop that down. We're going to burn just a little bit of fuel off. We got 30 seconds in. We got five minutes which will put us at 8:09. We're going to warm this car up just a little bit. Burn some fuel off. Get that motor warmed up nicely. About a minute we will get underway and see. Hey man, you done messed up, Aaron. Let's see where we're at. Oil tempo's getting up there. We're not following the blue line. It swayed me wrong on Thursday, man. What up, Zach? Got her in fourth gear, getting her up at the top of the track. Let's not touch the wall at all or our time will not count.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your
We could just start at the back of the pack, but what's the fun in that? .806 Central Standard Time. Got about 3 minutes to go. Got to get around this lap. Complete another lap. Car's coming down to its running temperature. Doing pretty all right, Zach. How about yourself, sir? Up in that top groove, gonna run it up and off the corner. Gonna get that head of speed going down the front, stretching through the tri-oval to come to our last lap to get our time. Keep it as smooth as possible. Not tap the apron and get the car all squee-hod. You don't want to pull it too tight off the corner, otherwise we're going to scrub speed there. We also don't want to run it out too far. We don't want to travel extra distance than if we don't need to. We are in the 10 car this evening. We'll see who's in this race room. Down around the bottom, double yellow line. Tight off the corner, scrubbed I think a mile an hour off. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. Here we come to the stripe. Boom, cross the line. Where do we come out?
All right, there's the ticket flag.
Ooh, 47.99 or 966. Pulls out a second place qualifier for now. We're not done. Got about 2 minutes left. We're probably going to drop just a little bit. But damn. Can we hold on to the number second time? Let's see who we got here today. We're in the 10 car. We got 35 cars. Half the field is 17 and a half. Being in a 10 car, that means we should probably finish 16th or 17th. Probably 16th or better. So let's see who we got here. Michael Ducker, another fast car. Robert Roche.
How's it going, Christian?
Chris Gutierrez. Brandon Smizer. Jonathan Dickert.
All right. Nothing much for your
Who
time.
else we got? Jake
forever.
McLeod. Jake Douglas.
It's big time tonight, boys and girls. Are you excited?
And
Excited,
mentioned Chris Gutierrez.
man.
So
My only chance
let's
to
see
win a
where
race.
we ended
Top
up.
would've counted.
Oh,
I didn't hit anything or go off track, so I don't know why it didn't count.
47.966 has
Happy
held thus
Yeah,
far.
how's it going?
And by a pretty good portion, too. We only missed the top pole by 11 thousandths of a second. We got second place thus far. What up, Chris?
Hey, man.
Let's see. We got
For real,
10 to
though, good luck
1.
tonight, guys. Keep it one piece.
Let's do a 12 to 1 just
See
to
y'all at
apply
the
it.
end of
Nice pole
What's up,
qualifying.
Brandon?
Not
Haven't
pole
seen you
but
either.
front starting row. All right. All right, let's get out there and grid. I want to thank you guys for joining me. And it's going to get fun because we get to be up front for the start. Here we go. That was a good qualifying. I'm pretty awesome. Pretty glad about that. Not pretty. I'm pretty awesome.
So, this is my first time in the 6 series in the forever. How are they?
It's gonna be a lot of nose to tail. There's not gonna be too much passing.
We'll see how this race goes.
And dig.
Had some bad luck on Thursday, some bad luck earlier in Xfinity. Fingers crossed
It's probably the slightest
we
bit
can
racier,
stay out front, keep this car
It's
clean,
definitely racier, but yeah, it's
rock
not
and
near as
roll,
much as the
not
Xfinity
get
or the
loose from
trucks.
people pushing. We start in the outside
So
lane,
if you have the will to get the top line going, you can make it work.
but excited to see this ABF Chevy up front.
And you got to have people willing to go with you, because if you try to do it by yourself, you're screwed. It's basically the inverse of when they run the top line in real life.
And good to hear,
Fun fact.
Zach.
I'm going to have about 45
One lap
FPS.
to green.
so have
Line
to
up
go
on the
Glad to hear
outside.
everything's
Keep
pretty,
ready to
a
close.
little too high.
Chill.
As long as you get
A-Rod.
30, you should be alright.
Had a nice
Oh, yeah, no,
frozen
those
pizza
ones
for
that get
dinner.
rolling down the road, I
Woo!
think
Chicken
it'll probably
Alfredo.
pop back up to 60 or so.
And just to
It's
cool my nerves
I
at this
got a whole
beautiful
breath
2.5 mile oval, we're going to be, or I had, I should say, just one alcoholic beverage. Nice job, Jake, on the qualifying. With his
Well then, Steve, don't need to freaking brag about it. Yeah, I can't afford a 1080. So I bought a 760.
Speaking, if your monitor doesn't have a high refresh rate, you won't notice any difference.
No, I run these things.
Oh, and he's got some glitching going on there.
Ew.
Oh man.
When you run a 144 hertz monitor, you start to notice a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I guess I need to get a faster monitor then, because I always cap mine at 84 because I've got a 60 refresh rate, so there's no point in going higher.
Two 1070 cards. That's expensive.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I only have one 970 out. It does its job, though.
Let's get 80 laps underway here at Daytona.
Green, don't pass
Good
the
luck.
one car.
It's gonna get hectic because
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. The pit road is now open.
did not get a good jump on that start.
Car
Got, I
inside.
believe, the 11 car behind me. It was the car I was before in the Xfinity Series. That low lane is just driving away.
Inside.
I think I regret
Stay high.
Skittles car down below once again. Not the same guy, you
Stay
know.
high. To the car on the low side.
High lane gonna come back in here.
So bad he's not up here, guys. Keep your eyes peeled.
Not riding too close to that low lane. We got 80 laps here. We got a long way to go. Those guys moving around a lot down there.
Still there. Hold your
Alright,
line.
hope you guys pull through one.
Hey, Chris.
Here comes the high lane back once again. These guys are moving around way too much down below. 11 car doing a great job pushing.
The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. That's the 19 car right. Had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Good job pushing 11. That was awesome, man.
Thank you for not murdering me there, 9.
Big one strikes early, question mark?
Nope, another one morphing. Yep, I figured that was going to happen because I didn't.
No, I'm going to be up behind the leader.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gonna pull in the back strip.
it's not the 2 car, it's the 11 car. Oh,
I
that was the
literally
2
just
car.
got
Oh,
out
the
the
wreck
last
was
car
the 2
here.
car. I understand.
I don't know.
Misunderstood. I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't realize.
Shows the 11's right behind me. He did a good job of pushing.
Man,
Now he's going to be pushing the 19 car, and I get to push the leader. 2 of the fastest cars on track, and they're going to be lined up nose to tail come this restart.
Did you say you were deep throating your cookie?
As I burned the tires off, couldn't see past the 19.
Have you ever had famous cookies? Of course.
That's fine.
Hey, who's got the UFO up in the front that's hovering above the racetrack?
Don't judge a special talent.
Special, but ain't a talent.
Laps estimated.
Time, big time. That's probably a glitch.
We'll see if these guys go in. I don't think they will,
Unless you hit something and it knocked your fuel tank out.
but I'm going to say we're probably fine with only getting 3 laps in.
The fuel now, the first like 5-10 laps, it takes a few seconds to catch up. Once you run about 10 laps, it catches back up. Not really sure why, but
All right,
it'll be
we're
fine.
staying out.
You've got
Good.
a full, I think 38 laps to 42.
Much Steve, thank you.
Hi, Carson!
Gutierrez, I got a new power plant underneath. It's something from another planet, man. It's fast.
Do I get a capacitor pair? Nope.
Nope. This is a big boy race. You get hurt, you stay hurt. Except you can lose your front end and stay in the draft for some reason.
Oh well.
This is what I remember about Daytona. We used to have some pretty darn good qualifying runs in this race. Well, did
I
it
like how
once
there's literally
again.
Less than a 200 iRating difference between us. Literally, Steve is like a 3200 something, and like the 35 car isn't anywhere far below 3000 something. So
I'm like a 2956, and I'm number 34.
there were like 500 people signed up for this.
Yeah, I was in the 3000 until this week happened. Now I'm just trying to get back into the 3000.
I'm gonna have to push it forward though.
Aren't you the one that got bullied and made a viral
Not
video?
excited about that.
Yeah, Keaton's news is weird.
Yeah, you're funny. I literally just have to wait for everyone to pass me so I don't, round 2 destroy the field again, so.
I don't know what happened back there, but it did not sound good. It wasn't terrible, but
I'm sorry, say that
it
again.
sounded like someone
Milk
warped
or
and just
milk?
wrecked the field.
Listen, boy. It's milk.
2 to green will be getting back
Milk.
underway
M-I-L-K, milk.
on lap 7. Lap 8? Lap 8.
Meal?
No, 7.
Why are we talking about milk?
Because I'm trying to get my fiance girlfriend thing to go get me some milk.
Hey,
I want
need
my
some
coffee ice
milk.
cream.
She's over here yelling at me that I don't get no milk until she gets the ring. So
You mean you don't get no milk?
now
All right, here's what I
I think
want
they're
you to
having the
do.
milk
Pull over,
milk
get up, tell
discussion.
the woman, give me my
Discussion.
goddamn milk.
Oh man, it's
and
the
then
discussion.
Come back and race.
Discussion, man. Jesus.
I love how he said my girlfriend fiance thing.
Y'all are special. It's clearly
That's terrible. I want my endless depression of playing this game to
get the
end.
man of cow juice already.
Terrible, man.
Yeah,
Just
damn.
terrible.
The big one, Kai.
Alright, dude, one of the big
Got a lot of higher numbers up here. We got the
goddamn milk.
19, the 30, the 31. well, the
The
10's
number
not
one
that
car
high, but
demands
10,
that
the
he gets
11, the
it done.
21.
Let me know how that worked out for you, Steve.
You know, to be fair, he could have been a lot worse than what he said about girlfriend, fiance, wife thing. Could've
Oh,
called
you
her
want some
something.
cow sauce? I want me some cow sauce too.
Well, she is, but it's a personal one. It's not community.
Big time Brandon Smizer, Steve Bonesteel up in the booth. How you doing, bud?
1 lap to green.
Anybody
Line up
want
on
to
the
switch cars with
inside.
me? This one seems kind of slow.
Now, my ex-wife, she was a community hub dumpster.
Doing really good down here in this number 18 machine, filling in for Kyle Busch this week, you know, trying
Looks
to
like
get
I got, yep, I'll have the 11 behind me
pick up
again,
another
man. I feel like this
Fortnite
inside
after.
line is going to roll.
Fortnite, yeah.
I think the outside line is a little better anyway.
For,
I was,
season
I
pass,
feel
so
like
I
with
have to
us
play
being
it
out front on that
until
high
they
side
can provide
really,
something not touching it.
really did us some good.
Brandon,
After
why?
running that
Why would
Xfinity
you
race
spend money on
and
that
side
free
drafting, I
game?
feel like
Like,
we could
what's
actually
the
do some
point?
good out there.
Free.
So if we need to pass, we can do so. But we're not there yet. We got a ways to
Well,
go.
let's put it this way,
Those guys
Ken,
wrecked it early, so
I'm a
hopefully
huge
we
Ricky
can
fan, but yeah, he
keep
was
the
driving
car
crazy
clean
last night,
as
so no, I don't have a Ricky fan game.
we all would hope. That's one of the tidbits of this
Oh,
race
yeah,
that we
my
need to keep in
11-year-old
mind.
plays Fortnite.
Keeping the car as clean as possible,
Rocky,
especially
you've
the
been out.
nose. That's not how I say especially. Not especially, like Aaron.
Oh,
Which
Busch
is
ain't
really
much
kind of
better.
Aaron, but whatever.
I'll look.
Awesome. We're getting ready to go back. Green guy's going to be lap
One
7.
of the nicest drivers out there, that's for sure. I've met a few of them.
That's what I'm saying. He
Get
can
up
catch
and
back
push
in
the
the
30 up
car,
into
he
the
would've won
lead and
that
just
race,
kind of
too.
roll it
No,
out.
with the 6 car, he would have won that race.
Get ready, going green.
Put Casey Kane in the 24. He'll definitely win a race for Andrew.
Jack definitely saved some money on
Not happy that I got
cars.
pushed
Hey,
forward.
Gary.
Back in one of them.
Green flag, green flag. You're now in third.
Car outside.
Simultaneous shifting.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Last time we were at Daytona, we put the nose too far down the track and we pushed the 30 or pushed a car around.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Okay.
Still there.
You're gonna
Hold
think
your
they're
line.
behind me. I'm just, my car is garbage.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Go for it,
Clear
Sonny. I'm
outside.
laying off.
Car outside.
Yeah, I feel like
Still there.
on the track that I go on the high side.
You're back in second. Clear outside.
I'm just riding around, so you know.
Getting the 30 car out to a nice lead. Gotta watch those temperatures though, because we're giving them a hell of a push.
What the hell?
In fact, we're starting to separate us from the field. Just the amount of speed the two cars here have right here with the 11 behind us.
Chip pad, maybe we're just gonna go hang out.
45.796.
All right. Come outside low. Good lap.
Don't worry, 30. I got your back bumper, bud. Oh, here comes the 19 once again.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Put my foot down on it. 45.611. Lining up as tight as I can, as straight as I can, getting the arrow. Oh, and the 30 is going to move around trying to... Oh, that's going to cause a wreck. I can already tell you that now. Not going to play that because he'll wreck himself and I'm going to be involved in it. And I'm not about to be there.
I'm a Rutgers fan. I don't know how much longer I want to look at this Michelin logo.
Hey now, boy.
Stay low. There's a car on the high
45, 383 in the pack now. We're sitting third.
I'm coming for your back, owner.
31 drops off the 19. 19's got no help on the outside. Need a little more help from the 11 if I can. You just cannot break up these the two of us right now.
Just be careful with the push traffic right now, because yeah, if it goes and it stops, I'll let you know if it's bad. Car outside, you're back in second. Still there.
Oh.
Clear.
45, 286, big run through turn 1 and 2. Holding out the lead on the 19 and, well, the outside lane, I should say. Big run from the 19 and the 31. Coming up next to us, 31 provides the gap. Not trying to get low on 30, just trying to breathe a little. Just enough gap between the 30 and myself, I think, that'll keep us tightly together, but not spinning them out. Give them a little bit of a bump if I can. Let me know any. I don't know what he means by that. I do not have time to interpretate at 200 miles an hour. 45, 191. Like I said, we are just moving as a pack. Gonna put my foot through the floorboard on this one. We're gonna try and get a good run down into turn 3. Oh, he's gonna try to move up the track. Not a good idea. He needs to just hold his lane. I'll keep him going. We're trying to make that high side work, which it should come in later in the run, but right now we are too early. He needs to stay right on my bumper. Or I need to stay on his bumper, but he needs to stay in front of me so I can stay on his bumper. This car feels like an HO car or whatnot. This thing is just locked into slot track racing right now.
Nothing better than going to the rear PR and not the building. Oh, man.
Here comes another big run for, well, not really actually. Take that back.
Mission successful. Forward, not going to find the phone.
262, that's not too hot. We're doing pretty good about keeping this car cool. It's given the draft has given us just enough room to breathe and run tight.
Oh, we're 3 wide, boys. 3 wide.
3 wide behind us. Not right behind us, but behind us a bit. You guys, ooh, don't want to get him loose. 19 side draft in the 11. Trying to tuck it in tight, get a big run up off the corner.
Oh, we're going to do there. Hold your line. Tough for you, you gotta be on.
Big run down through turn 3, still holding it out on the 19. Not going to give an inch on that 19 in their outside lane. I know between the 30 and myself, we've run plenty of races together, and being 1 and 2 in qualifying, I've got a strong feeling between these two cars. I just need not to do what I did in Daytona
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
for the 500.
Stay low. There's a car on the high
Just
side.
get too far to the inside and spin the dude out. And technically what I just did in the Xfinity race. Gonna breathe it just a little bit, give him a little bit of gap. I don't want the 11 trying to get to my inside. Don't think he will.
Holy shit, 33.
Oh! Big blip from you, Jake, just so you know.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
19 to the outside. I'm not tight up behind the 30 right now. Big run from the 31 and the 19. Welcome, Steve. Got tight green racing right now. Ooh, little apron. Ooh, little more apron. 30's out there fighting on his own. Here comes the run. Pushing right back on the 30. Here we go, back by the 19.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Gonna tuck it in tight down the backstretch. Pulling on the 19 on that outside lane. 200 miles an hour restrictor plate racing. The engine does not want to give more.
Need a couple more cars up here on the south side line. We make it a little bit more fun of you, bud. But I let a lot.
Those guys are keeping it pretty tightly wound on the outside, keeping it right up next to us. We just got a really good run that last time by, and we pulled out some distance on those guys. They'll make it back up here because we're going to have to breathe it, or at least...
Big time, Brandon, fine.
Super big time now, actually.
Whoa, big checkup at that line.
20 laps in, quarter of the way through this race already. We're staying pretty green thus far. Jake keeps giving the high side some tail fin. Trying to stay in behind him, but he keeps pushing his car up the track. And it's giving that high side the run. Now, mind you, it'll keep me side by side with the 19, so I won't be able to pass. But if he keeps sticking his nose up there, I'm going to get to the left side of him one of these times, and he's going to get taken out, basically, just because there's not enough downforce on that spoiler. Creating an air bubble. I'll push him to a win if I can take second. But he needs to understand, he needs to stay right down in front of me, or I'm not going to be able to push him up there. I'm not going to release his bumper because the 11's pushing me, or trying to, and he's tucked in pretty tight. I don't want to lose that cute bond, that tight bond that we got going on with these guys. A little bit of a gap between me and the 30 right now, just trying to make sure I don't push him around. .65, a little hotter, little by little, but every time I give him a little bit of bump, it breathes the car back out, so. I'm not even bumping him, I'm just an arrow pushing him right now. He's a stop.
Big time blink out of 112.
200. 201. big run down into 3.
You're something in your little like FBS.
This ABF 10 Chevy is just running her heart out.
Which color bar is not green?
I told the 30, I said, I got your back. He needs to understand, I've done so much pack racing in my time. Love these restrictor plates, just not when the wrecks happen, because usually you're going to get involved in them. And we have been recently, so hopefully we can prevail with our luck, or better luck. Rock out a pretty solid finish. Don't want to move up the track. Stop that. Jake's trying to breathe me a little bit. I am getting warm. I have to breathe it off the back of this car just a little bit. We're flat out. We're 45, 133 fastest lap all race. Still, pretty sure we've been running fastest laps almost every lap since we've started, or started at least behind the 30.
I mean, I know it's not going to work.
We breathed it quite a bit, so now we got some breathing room regarding the temperature on the oil and water for that matter. 19 still up on the high side. I believe he's still with the 31. They've fallen back just a little bit past third place. Go to green flag stops. We'll take 2 right sides. Full tank of fuel. If it goes under caution, we'll take the 4 and then go from there. Truly 11 up behind me would be better because here comes the 19 once again.
Outside, the next car will lead up. Stay low.
19 got back up here, 30 blipped.
Keep low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Keep low. Hold your line.
So you need to bring it down just a little bit. I'm trying not to give the 19 side draft. Hard to do if he's got his left side too far up the track where I'm going to bump into it.
Keep low. Clear outside.
Number 14, your birthday too.
Like I said, I think the 30's trying to pull the 19 up next to me
Keep low.
because he doesn't want me, if I decide, oh, I'm going to go for it,
Clear outside.
he doesn't want me getting up next to him and running for it because he knows it's going to be a race then because the 19 on the outside and the 31, those guys are hauling to keep it up as close as they are with us.
That's probably not about right. We're fine. We lost tack.
I don't think that's fine if you walk the back.
I think I didn't have more than one gear, man. Bad. We've been driving all over the place. He needs to keep his cool. Don't get loose. Don't start moving around like he's doing. We're going to lose the lead to the 19 car and the 31, his partner. It'll be that much harder to get back. I don't want to have to push him in the corner. I'm trying to leave a little bit of space. One, to breathe myself. Oh, shit. And then not to push him around.
Alright, inside line, be careful. There's a couple guys looking up here in front of that.
There goes one slinky child.
Outside.
Comes a 19. Big head of steam.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
I think you have to
Stay low.
together.
There's a car on the high side.
miser, I'm gonna be falling back here.
Stay low. With the car on the high side.
Boy, that's what I'm doing right now.
Run over from behind, whatever we are.
So we got 8 or 9 back there. I think I can count probably 8 or 9.
I got about 15 seconds on the field left.
You guys see the back of this hill Camry too?
Gonna go. I was trying not to run over you. 29.
Another fastest lap time, 45.031. Mind you, with the fuel leaving the tank, car gets a little lighter. We're still getting faster as a pack, so over the long run, we should be faster. But keep in mind, car's getting lighter. We don't want to get up too close and get the back end too much looser than it already is. A little bumper or sway may screw a lot of things up, so keeping the car tight up against the 30 with a little breathing room just to keep the car cool, keeping it outside at bay.
Back right here, 54.
I'll be putting 4 tires on it.
I was thinking about just going right side of the fuel.
Running a clean green flag run right now.
I don't think it's that really short. Yeah, with big tires. Very young game lap. Tires are really wide. Special moves or whatever.
19's looking to make another run. See him creeping his way up on that outside. He's trying to feel out, get that run rolling, timing his run perfectly. Maybe he'll try to do that right at the end if we stay up how we're staying right now.
Got to sit in the back on that Friday.
Likely 42 and a half, 43 maybe. I don't know. I'll have to check in a second.
Be ready 20 of them behind us.
Got 10 laps. Ooh, got 10 laps.
Bunch of cars that keep getting the
Estimated laps though.
Never mind your problem. I got a car.
We're lap 33.
We've been flying boys with big.
So probably right around lap 40.
I'm at 12.2. Yeah, we don't have to.
That's what I'm thinking. 41, 42.
Maybe I'll give a heads up or something if somebody is up there.
I know I'm seeing you guys back here. Probably getting into that caution. I got about 8.4 laps here on a fuel calculator. I'll tell you.
Sorry about that.
I'm yeah.
That's a big thing here.
7.5 gallons. Or 7.5 laps.
Well, I mean, if
19 coming back up on the outside lane. They're running a longer distance, so hopefully they can hold out that fuel strategy beyond that outside lane. Now, mind you, it shouldn't affect too much, but they are having to push their cars a little bit harder than what we are having to do on this inside lane. Plus, it's a little, like I said, longer distance around the track. I'm having to push pretty hard, though, just to keep this car out front with the 30. So we're probably using a little bit of extra fuel just there, too. 31 really pushing that inside lane of the 19. He's going to mess this up real quick here. Ooh, I got messed up. A little bit of bobbling from me.
Yeah, I did it in the first car, so I have
The next car's the leader. Still there. Hold your line.
I'm going to push the windshield thing, not that.
Big run on the outside lane.
Still there. Hold your line.
I'm as close to the 30 as I can get right now. I'm pushing the car pretty hard.
Right now I'm looking at 9 laps.
Stay low.
Low lane can get looser than that high lane. Maybe why the 31's pushing the way he is right now.
Still there. Hold your line.
Door to door, top 4 right now.
Keep low.
Foot through the floorboard. Let's go. Let's see what we can get the 30 to do.
Keep low.
4.8 left in the tank.
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
Oh, he's got help from the 15. Here they go. Lap car coming. '19 just took the lead. Can he hold it out to the line? 15 moves down low. Big push. Here we go. Door to door still.
Finally got somewhere.
They just lost their extra help on the high line though.
7 laps, 6. 7 laps, 6.
Stay low. Keep your car on the high side. Keep low.
3.8.
Squeeze through us, squeeze through us.
Keep low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide.
Big checkup because of the high side there.
That was very hard for me to do, so I'll on that.
The next car's the leader.
I'll just pull it up when we get here. Be ready for the signal safe track.
Yeah, I'm calling you back.
21, 29, 2 more laps.
I've got to put that up on line.
21, 26.
Kick.
191 miles.
Hey, that's terrible. Oh, 19's moved to the inside lane.
Alright, Chase back. You can do it 41. Sounds good to you guys. About out of here. Appreciate it. Well, that's
Next time by, we're going in, taking our pit stop, money stop here. Because this is...
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
19 to start, 19 to start. 12 going in.
This car pretty buried back in the 30.
Hitting.
21.
Oh, that is not 41. Oh, it's 41. Shit.
To the finish. The lead is spinning now. You're in third. The car outside. Stay low. With the car on the high side. Still there.
Jake, I apologize. I looked down, it said 40, and all of a sudden we're on 41, man. I apologize, sir.
Clear.
Fitting this time.
Going in this time, 11. Going in.
You destroyed my best play. My wheel hopped out my best hand.
I got a penalty too.
Ooh, don't get a speeding penalty.
That 12.
Did you get a penalty for that, Trevin, or did you keep it all okay? Because I saw you run towards the grass.
I went in the grass. I was going like 69 at pit entry. Didn't get a penalty or a 1X. Plus some kind of miracle.
That's a big thing for you. All 4 wheels in your kid. All right, boys.
That's
let's see.
disappointing. I had to brake. I braked too, not realizing it.
Go, go, go.
be aware from
Car
factors.
outside.
We're all
Clear
right out
outside.
here.
Car outside.
Well, I went around
Still
it.
there.
Yeah, like,
Clear outside.
Right. Possible time.
Oh,
The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file.
why
Pit
not?
road
Why
is
did
closed.
you fly?
Just gonna get it into fourth gear and ride where we're at.
Hold the brake. Oh, there goes our track position.
That was like perfect timing for me.
Yep, all that work for staying on the outside here with the crowd.
We'll be back just a little bit, but we'll work our way
Oh,
back
okay,
up there.
Welcome to the wave room.
That's the
Pace cars
26
don't turn
car.
first.
Yeah, there were a lot of us behind that. I watched it happen. I'm back here.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It's alright, we'll all get our laps back here. It'll just send us around the point again.
Oh dear.
Good job hanging in there, please.